I'm Splashes, and welcome to Minecraft Maniacs 11. We're still in 1.13.2 because 1.14.1 hasn't come out, and there's a lot of problems with 1.14 still. But in the meantime, we've started to put in a nice big circle here because I'm thinking I'm going to take this center core area and make it into a large storage system. And so basically I have chests going all the way around and make it so it auto sorts everything. So in the middle here we'll have this nice big atrium, and we'll probably have a couple layers of storage levels because we're probably not going to be able to fit it all in one layer because this isn't actually that big. And we do want to work on the store at some point and actually build that up and make it look nice. I mean, I feel like I have to sneeze. But the problem is the mob farm we have is really inefficient. After AFKing there for about 24 hours, I only generated about 2 stacks of gunpowder, which is really poor. And there's a couple reasons why I think that is. First off, the way it kills the mobs is very slow, because it uses the magma block method. Which, if I were on a single player server, would probably be okay. But it's just really slow, so that really reduces our rates to start with. The second is that we put in a bunch of blocks to try and stop spiders from spawning, but it doesn't actually stop the spiders from spawning. And this, because of how the farm is set up, the water doesn't hang over the edge, it just goes right up to the edge, so the spiders don't actually fall off, or at least they don't fall off very consistently, and then they get stuck to the walls and just climb around. So there's a bunch of spiders always stuck down in there that just aren't doing anything. And even when they get down into the magma, they don't die. So it's really inefficient. So we're going to go ahead and replace that mob farm and make another one over here. That will be a drop method. And the top of the farm will be around y equals 90. And the bottom of the stack will be basically right here at ground level, and then we'll have a core going down into the ground for them to fall into, and then sort the items and shoot them back up to have them sorted up here. And meanwhile, we will make a special spot to stand way up nice and high, so hopefully we can force or prevent other things from spawning and get lots of mobs and make lots of gunpowder, so we can actually sell things at our store. So I think that's going to be the first thing on our list, and probably the main thing. I'm not sure we'll actually get to doing the store in this bit, but I would at least like to get the mob farm set. So without further ado, let's jump into a time lapse. So, guess who forgot to start recording? Okay, I don't like that start. Oh. Guess who for start? Oh, bloody fuck. Guess who forgets to hit recording? Damn it. Guess who forgets to hit start recording? Me! So, the time lapse that I meant to show you, and said I was going to show you, I can't. Because I forgot to record it. Because I didn't hit the button. But, we have the bottom of the farm mostly set up. We have at least the water level floor that all the stuff will fall into. Let me see if I can't get rid of this schmutz here. Go. Gone. So they fell down here. Fell down. Landed this thing. Of course, they won't have feather falling boots for the most part. So they'll die right in here. All their items will get picked up by these hoppers are by the two hopper strings. One of them sort of goes around like this, and then the other one's over here, so they're both about the same size. Come on. Go ahead and stick our our droppers on the ground, because we don't want to use dispensers just in case somehow it picks up something it's not supposed to. Or, like in the case that with the arrows, because then it will wind up shooting the arrows rather than just dropping the arrows, which is something that we'll use later on in order to kill the skeleton, or not kill the skeletons. Arrows are pretty much useless, but we can use the extra arrows to go ahead and kill things that might not die from the fall damage, like witches and zombies with feather falling armor. And so we'll just have some of this item stream come over here, and then have it filter off a little bit, so it filters out the arrows, and then just line this side here with dispensers that will shoot the arrows and kill the mobs. But with that, we can go ahead and actually get back to work, and I will check in shortly. I've gone ahead and finished all of the stuff down low, and I can go ahead and show you that in a moment. But I want to test to make sure that everything connected up right, so I'm going to toss some fishies down in here, and hopefully I'll have some fishies come back up here. It's a bit of a long trip, because this is quite a bit wider, but hopefully they'll come soon. Yay! I got all my fishies back! Yay! Very happy. Well, we can jump in here. Oh dear, I almost hit that. It wouldn't have killed me, but it would have been unpleasant. So, here's the killing chamber. So everything will fall in here. In case a person falls in here, I have the door of sadness and failure for you to go through. Here are the droppers, and I had a tough time trying to figure out how I could get the stuff to go through nicely, but apparently I figured out a way, which is good. Then that stuff comes up here, then it runs over an item filter here, which goes ahead and filters out arrows, so that way this can power this contraption here. And this mess is... Actually, this one probably doesn't need to be here anymore. Yeah, that doesn't need to be that way anymore. That was just that way because I was trying to deal with a single line that was being really annoying. Or can I just, like, just shove some cobblestone in there? That's not great. Okay. Oh. I'm an idiot. Now they should shoot out, though. Yes, they did. So, okay, so stuff is getting stuck right there, and that's not brilliant. I'm going to have to try and figure something out there. So I've been sitting in this little chamber for an hour or so, and oh shoot, I do not have my armor on. That would have been bad. That would have been very bad. And and I just took all my stuff out just to make sure that I didn't, or that in case I died, I didn't despawn everything. Oops, probably didn't need a rocket. It was a bit of a waste. But as you can see, we've gone ahead and filled in all of this. Oh no. Oh, ah! That's really fast. Okay, no, that's all off like it's supposed to be. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, it's fine. Didn't produce any drops though, which is concerning. Now, I guess the fastest way to get there is from down here. Right, I forgot I still have that, this hole here. Well, hopefully I didn't screw anything up. I've been running this for about an hour, and I want to see what we got for stuff. Ah, that's not brilliant. That's really not brilliant. I mean, we still got a half stack of gunpowder in an hour. Also, these are supposed to get filtered out. So, I'm very confused. Oh, cool, you can just sort of hold and it spams it down. Cool, that's neat. Yeah, but this isn't... And it might just be because it's light out and this thing isn't set to be perfectly dark. Because I haven't enclosed it yet, so maybe I need to wait until it... Of course, it's quite bright out. Ah, shoot. Okay, well, I'm going down the shame hole. Splat. Okay. Should be fine. Okay. Those, at some point, somehow, got replaced with bones. Which is also odd, because were there bones in the chest? I really can't remember now. I feel like that's something I should have realized or remembered. Oh dear. Ooh, I really need to eat some food. Okay, so this will go ahead and I'll feed through and see. So many signs. Okay. Well, with that done, so this still isn't producing that great rates, honestly. I think part of it is having the 3 people online, which means the mob cap is now split between, well, 3 groups of people, or three sets of people. I don't know if there's anything going on with maybe the timing is too short or too long. I guess I'll have to do some quick research into that or something. Try and get an idea. Okay, so I was filtering out bones by accident instead of arrows. That's annoying, but whatever. So, I was really hoping that I was going to be able to generate quite a bit more stuff for us, because that's still only half a stack, and I don't know why these things are generating so little per hour. Unless the other people are just taking up so much of the mob cap or something, with the mobs just not despawning. Yeah. I'll run it overnight and see how it works, and post the results sort of in the end card or something, so I can... Is that a bright yellow bird? I think it is. Oh, nope, it's an ocelot. I don't have any fish with me. Anyway, I am going to have to go to a place, and I'll leave tomorrow, and I'm not sure how long I'll be there, or if I will be able to keep making videos while I'm there. If I am able to, the videos will probably not be quite as nice, and the graphics won't be as nice, and my voice probably won't be as nice because I won't be able to have all my nicer equipment, which is, I suppose, for most people still kind of poor, but for me it's nice. They probably won't have as much material, or things won't be getting done quite as fast. Oops. But even if it does get put on hold for a while, I will still try to play if I can, and I will still try to do the videos, and if I'm not able to, well then hopefully I will be back at some point. But I'm really happy with how this has turned out, and if I have anything to say about it, I'm not going to go anywhere. Unfortunately, I'm not sure I have much to say about it. So with that, bye-bye.